This is a little video summarizing pages 40 through 80 in the book Monster by Walter Dean Myers. Zinzi testifies about knowing who was in the crime of murdering Mr. Nesbitt because he wants to get lighter time in jail. A flashback occurs when Steve is with his friend Tony, who gets hit by a tough guy that Steve accidentally throws a rock at. Currently you see Steve is writing and having thoughts about how much he hates jail. Bolden and Zinzi have a conversation about the cigarettes from a guy that was involved in the drugstore murder. Bolden testifies and was in jail for breaking and entering. Bolden was also charged for assault, which were eventually dropped. Steve and King have a conversation about it being hard getting money, and it gives them the idea to rob the drugstore for drugs and money. Bolden is still testifying about the conversation between him and Bobo. He says Bobo was the one that gave cigarettes to him. He was also asked how long he would be in jail for the assault. He claims he wasn't convicted. Then he says that he was trying to be a good citizen by saying Bobo was in the murder. Steve writes in his notebook about having his shoelaces and belts taken away so they can't kill themselves. He has a hard time sleeping because of what happens around him in his cell. The next day, the court resumes with Detective Carl stating what he saw at the crime scene. Petrocelli talked with Carl about what he saw and found missing at the crime scene. Carl is still testifying and Briggs is asking if he searched for fingerprints. Carl states that he didn't find any that were suspected to belong to the perpetrator. He said they will check the fingerprints when they find them. The last scene we see in this group of pages are Steve and other prisoners discussing what they think his sentence would be. And that is the end of this portion of the project.